Welcome to the How to Play video for Vault Wars by Floodgate Games. We'll cover all the rules you need in order to get started. Each round, players will take turns as the auction master, guiding the rules for the auction while the other players bid to win the items in each vault. The game ends after all vaults have been auctioned off. Players then earn victory points for their items, and the player with the most victory points is the winner. For this video, we'll use the setup for a 3-player game. There are only a few small changes for 4 and 5 players. First, shuffle all the item cards together and place them in the center of the playing area. Give each player 20 gold worth of coins, place the remaining coins to the side to form the bank. Shuffle all the aspiring hero cards together and deal each player 2 face down. Each aspiring hero card indicates a specific type of item they are looking for in the vaults. Aspiring hero cards provide bonus victory points for the specific type of items, but players may only score points for one of the aspiring heroes at the end of the game. Shuffle all the vault cards together and deal 5 to each player face down. In a 4-player game, instead deal 4 to each player, and in a 5-player game, deal 3 to each player. Set aside any remaining vaults, aspiring heroes, and worker cards without revealing them. These will not be used during the game. The worker cards are optional and their setup can be found in the rulebook. Vault cards will be auctioned off by players throughout the game. There are a few key pieces of information on the vault cards. Vault cards will be auctioned off in increasing order of vault priority. The leftmost number indicates how many items are in the vault. The middle number indicates how many items the auction master must reveal to all players. The rightmost number indicates how many items each player may peek at from the remaining secret items. Toward the bottom of each vault card is a set of special rules that change the rules when this vault is auctioned off. Before the game begins, players may now draft their vault cards. Players simultaneously select one vault card to keep and pass the remaining cards to the player on their left. Using the vault cards they received, players repeat the process of selecting a card and passing the remaining cards to the left until all cards have been selected. Each player should end with the same number of vault cards they started with at the beginning of the draft, 5 cards for a 3-player game. Drafting the vault cards is optional, and players may agree to skip it during their first game. Vault Wars is played in a series of rounds where each player either auctions off a single vault or bids during other players' auctions in order to gain items. Between rounds, items may be sold or kept by paying storage fees. Victory points are tallied at the end of the game for items, remaining gold, and from bonus points earned from one of the 2 aspiring heroes, chosen by the player. Phase 1. Prepare the vaults. At the beginning of each round, players secretly select one vault card to auction off. Players then simultaneously reveal the selected vaults. Phase 2. Auction. In increasing order of vault priority, each player becomes the auction master, while all other players are bidders in that auction. In just a second, we'll go through a basic example of an auction, but when playing, be sure to note any special auction rules indicated on the vault card as you go. The auction master begins by drawing items from the item pile face down, equal to the number on the left in red. There are several types of items in Vault Wars. Weapons items such as the elven bow are worth a large amount of gold as indicated on the bottom left, and a couple of victory points indicated on the bottom middle. Gem items such as the diamond increase in their victory points value as you collect more in the set. There are also many junk items which are not worth gold or victory points. We'll talk about other types of items as we see them. Now the auction master selects which of these items to reveal. The number of items to reveal is indicated by the middle number in yellow on the vault card. The revealed items are placed face up in the middle of the playing area. The auction master now shuffles the remaining items together. These are now referred to as the secret items. Passing the secret items to the player to the left, each other player peeks at the number of items indicated by the rightmost number in grey on the vault card. After peeking, each player shuffles the secret items and passes them to the left for the next player to peek. Repeat this until all players have peeked. Place the secret items face down in the middle of the playing area. The auction master sets the opening bid. This is their only chance to bid during the auction. Bidding continues with the player to the left of the auction master. Each bidder may choose to raise the bid by at least 1 gold or pass. The choice to bid or pass continues to the left until no players choose to raise the bid. The highest bidding bidder is the winner of the auction. That player pays the auction master from their gold and gains all the items in the auction, placing them in their item pile. The vault is placed near the trash. Gameplay continues with the next highest vault in increasing vault priority order. The next vault here, the Hero's Tomb, introduces a special ability where the auction master can reveal junk items and replace them with new ones from the top of the item pile. The auction master has revealed a Dwarven shield. Armor items increase in gold value as you collect more in a set. Now we'll peek at two of the items. Here we have a spyglass, which is an artifact. Artifacts can be equipped between rounds to add special abilities. The other players peek at the secret items. Then the auction master sets the opening bid. Since we're the highest bidder, we've won the auction, paying our gold to the auction master and gaining all the items. Along with the items we've already seen, we've won a dragon egg item in this auction. Dragon eggs are worth negative victory points and cannot be sold or trashed. However, if we happen to find all three, they are worth quite a few victory points in our favour. For this final vault in this round, no players choose to outbid the auction master's opening bid. If no players raise the bid above the auction master's opening bid, then the auction master is the winner. The auction master pays the bank from their gold and gains all the items in the auction. Once all the vaults in the round have been auctioned off, players may now reap the benefits of their winnings. Phase 3. Get paid. Players may now choose to equip items with the equip keyword. These items introduce special abilities, but once equipped, they may not be sold or counted toward their victory point total at the end of the game. After equipping, players may now trash any number of junk item cards. Then, players simultaneously secretly choose up to 4 items to sell from their item pile. After revealing them, players gain these items' gold value from the bank, placing them in the trash. The player to our right is selling the Elven Bow, gaining 4 gold. We'll gain 2 gold from our sale of the Dwarven Shield. Any player with fewer than 12 gold after selling items may visit the Loan Shark, gaining 12 gold from the bank and taking a corruption token. Corruption tokens are worth negative victory points at the end of the game. Phase 4. Storage fees. For each item a player chooses to keep in their item pile, that player must pay a storage fee of 1 gold per item to the bank. Players may now visit the Loan Shark, but only if they have not done so yet this round. Gameplay continues with players selecting vaults to auction off for the next round. If there are no more vaults to be auctioned off, it's the end of the game. End of game scoring. Players tally their victory points total from the items in their pile. Bonus victory points from 1 aspiring hero and any remaining gold at a rate of 1 victory point for 10 gold. Players lose victory points from dragon eggs and corruption tokens. The player with the highest victory point total has won the Vault Wars and is victorious. If you are victorious, we'd love to have you post a picture of you with the winner card on social media. Sometimes it's okay to brag. When you're done, be sure to check out our other games, including Epic Resort, a deck evolution and worker placement game of building a resort for fantasy heroes. Thanks for watching, and we hope you are victorious in Vault Wars.